Hello everyone, my name is Paragammer, and today I continue my Skyrim adventure. Last episode I helped Makara complete her brother's work and got this beautiful Stalrim armor. I also gained her trust and now have the option to marry her. Today's objective is to complete the companion's quest line, as the location of the Silverhands plans is nearby Rift Inn, where I currently am. And I'll also complete the last quest of the Khajiit will follow mod, because the last follower is also here, in Rift Inn. Without further ado, I think this moment has been a long time coming.
Makara sees that amulet you are wearing. She understands in Skyrim it is a way of showing others interest in marriage. Are you? You, isn't it? But after all you have done for Makara, after being at your side on the road, after seeing who you truly are, yes, she is interested. This one will look forward to it with all her heart.
Ah, here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
Makara does. May the Mother Cat's grace shine down on us for the rest of our days.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever? Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
Let us speak. It sounds wonderful. Makara will head there now.
The dominion of the voices weakens. The whispers become silent for a moment, and you feel at peace. For once, you feel in control of your own body, and believe you can now wield the blade without it consuming your soul. Well, that was very lovely. Now onto business. I should pay the Rift End jail a visit to see if my remaining feline pal is there. Oh, that's the wrong Khajiit. Here you are.
Stranger, a moment of your time if you have it. If you ever run across a Khajiiti thief named Gakadar, do this one a favor and bleed her dry, yes?
Well, that was straight to the point. Basically, Sarek was framed by Gakadar, and he needs me to kill her and retrieve his skeleton key before he's executed. I've seen how the Nords behead people, so I'll need to travel to Windhelm and take her down. But since I'm here, I might as well help the other Khajiit from another excellent Khajiit follower mod. In you go.
Come to kill me at last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer.
Despite Inigo's pleas, he's actually essential, and I cannot kill him, even if I wanted to. But how could I kill him? I'm not a monster, and so Inigo takes the position as my new best friend.
It's brutal enough. For now.
Jesus Christ. Inigo is packing. I was joking when I wrote that innuendo, but holy shit. Inigo has an ebony sword, a custom ebony bow, and 1,000 ebony arrows. He's definitely staying as my companion. Oh well, I guess Derkeithus lost his job, but perhaps I can make him my steward later on. One last thing before I go beat up the Silver Hand. Of course, the joy of marriage comes from having my own family. But the secrets of the ancient art of dragonborn procreation were sealed away by the Dwemer when they blew up with the Nedymium, and now only a select few can travel to the faraway land of Lover's Lab to learn them. In other words, I cannot have my own children, so I must use the alternative: adoption.
Do you have a place I can live? Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
I love my son. We may share different views of the world, and he may wear the armor of that moron Brianolf, who I wish I could strangle. But I won't ever judge Maraka, and will always support him when I can. I wonder how many more Khajiit NPC mods I can put in my game before it blows up, or I get a rogue mod.
Ready your weapon, my friend. There is killing to be done.
These dragons are getting so sneaky. Thankfully, our combined damage was enough to put him down. I visited a local bandit fort so I could give Inigo some armor. Once the bandits were dead, I found a skill book which allowed me to level up to level 19. One more level, and I can get the Ebony Blade. I eventually made my way to Trevor's Watch where the Silver Hand were, but then I noticed I had some unexpected allies.
You think you can take me?
I suspect Brurid planned this. There's been bad blood between us since the king's death. But to invade my home, kidnap my family.
So it seems a bandit leader named Brurid kicked Stalio out of Trevor's Watch, and he wants me to help him retake his fort. I'm not sure who's this king he mentions, or whenever he's telling the truth, but the supposed bandits were replaced by the Silver Hand, so I will kill them all regardless. I did take a nap and level up before confronting the rest of them. This time I grabbed the 4th level of one-handed damage. Everything was going well, until I encountered this random Silver Hand decked out in steel plate armor. I knew the moment he caught me off guard that I'll die, and I did.
Your kind has no place.
Next round, I was more careful while sneaking around and managed to get the jump on him. I also found another bound weapon I can conjure, the bound sword. After retrieving the plans and opening the front gate, I walked to Stalio and got my reward, a spell tome of Detect Life. That's actually a pretty sweet reward.
Here is your reward. Thanks again.
I kept roaming around with Inigo and wiped out more bandits, finally leveling up to level 20. The time has come. Before I took the cart back home, however, I found Carjo hanging around the Rift Den entrance.
Khajiit usually scare them off. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land.
I suppose if we do, we will find out just how fast each of...
So, Carjo's amulet was stolen by some bandits. And you will not believe which bandits did it. It was the ones I murdered in Stony Creek Cave. So I'll have to go back and retrieve it for him. But before anything else, I finally level up to level 20. I don't spend the point yet, but I'll use it for better smithing later on, as I'll switch to heavy armor. And so, it's time to meet with Mephala.
What is it, my mate?
No matter how far I go, I can never escape your wicked influence, which orders me to kill. Know that I may wield you again, but you will not control me. You are but a mere blade, and you will do my bidding. You will help me shape this world for good. For Makara.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
Now, the Ebony Blade is a really strong two-handed sword with an infinite health steal enchantment that, although I can't use smithing to make it stronger, I can kill with it 10 people who have high affinity to me. Of course, the obvious choice would be to kill followers and other people I've helped. But what kind of person would do that? That's downright mean. Instead, why not kill some evil people who I can trick into believing I'm their friend? But before I go find my first victims, I'll get Ila's second quest.
Soon enough.
Needless to say, I'll have to kill a lot of enemies to get my two-handed up to the level of my one-handed. I can't show you all the dungeons I cleared, so I'll add a section to the kill count, so you can see which dungeons I cleared.
One group is hidden out in the rift. Get it back, for the honor of us all.
Ila wants me to retrieve another fragment of Wuthred that is in possession of the Silver Hand somewhere in Rift End, but I'll do that later. Stay tuned for the next part. So in the meantime, take care.